Kelp is Donut SMP's best meta ever, and a lot of people already got rich from it, but that's a lot of people that haven't, and I'm gonna show you how you can get yourself using Kelp. This video will explain to you how you can get from 0 to $10 billion. First thing you gotta do is like sell some redstone components on AH, stuff like that, just to get a little starter money, maybe like 30 million, 40 million, something like that. Just a little base, you know, it shouldn't take like longer than 10 hours maybe, you know. And then what you want to do is go into my Discord and then download the schematic for the best beginner kelp farm. Okay, so as soon as you have this schematic, you want to go on to Donut and build the whole thing, right? And then just like build it all, right? Afterwards, you want to spend a bunch of money on blaze rods right here, right? You're gonna throw about 100,000 blaze rods. You're gonna buy that for like 15 mil or something. Just throw 100,000 blaze rods in. The search is gonna pick all of the blaze rods up and distribute them through the smokers. And afterwards, you want to spend your rest money onto bone blocks and drop them here. Bones will not work. You know how a crafter crafts once every time the farm uses bone meal, right? So if this had bones, it'll make 3 bone meal and supply these 3, but with a bone block, it'll supply 9. Okay, and then after you like also put like the bones and stuff in, you want to turn the farm on by flicking this lever right here. Okay, so then you want to put some empty shulkers in these double chests and just completely go AFK, and then these double chests will fill with shulkers of dried kelp blocks, which you can then sell to the orders. Okay, always sell with this lever. If you turn it on, you should see the kelp growing and breaking right here pretty fast, and then it should also go into this water stream right here and fill all the stuff. If you built this and then you had like a block here and drop into those hopper, you might want to check all the hoppers, you know, and grab all the stuff out just to ensure that no smokers are being blocked and you waste kelp, okay? So you should build this farm and then use it till you earn around $1 billion. With those 1 billion, you can move on to the advanced farm. Before I talk to you about this insane farm, I want to talk to you about today's sponsor, which is once again Eldorado. Eldorado is a huge online marketplace with tons of great reviews. They are trusted and ranked high on Trustpilot. I buy stuff there myself and it is actually very legit and cheap. Just choose the item you want to buy and Eldorado will act as a middleman, protecting you from potential scammers. If you do end up getting scammed in some way, they guarantee to give your money back. The best part about all of this is that on top of these low prices, you can also get 5% off using code MAUSHU5, which is also directly supporting me. If you end up using my code on Eldorado, make a ticket on my Discord with proof for a custom role only a few people have. Okay, this is the point of the video where you will notice the farm's getting bigger and bigger, and that is because you will need to make more money every single time, obviously. So this farm will make you around 500 million profit every single day, which is a lot, but that's not even the max we can achieve using kelp. Because kelp is such a good meta, we can actually go up to 750 million per base, and obviously you can have multiple bases, you know, so you can actually make like 10 billion a day if you wanted to in pure profit. Okay, so to use this farm, you will need a daily 2,073,000 bone blocks. These stats are also in my Discord, so check that channel out. After you threw 2 million bone blocks into this shell color right here, you will need to move on to blaze rods, which are 1.55 million every single day, which you will just chuck into this loader. Make sure you have this crafter set for shulker boxes and then fill these chests with shells and chests, okay? Same thing over here, just set the crafter to shulkers and fill these chests. Currently, these shulker box loaders are completely broken. As you can see, that is... Wait, let me go into this real quick. So, as you can see, that is redstone right here, and in the schematic, the redstone is actually like this. As you can see, oh, I just updated it by breaking these hoppers, but as you were able to see, the redstone both look like this, which is impossible in survival Minecraft, so you will have to use a different loader. And by the time this video is out, there will actually be a new schematic in the same channel for this farm, right? There will be a new schematic which has this bug fixed, and a different type of shulker loader, which is still the same, but it's phased otherwise, so that like this redstone dust isn't like disturbing anything. It'll be the exact same size, so you don't have to worry about anything if you've already dug it out. You just have to follow the schematic exact like it is already Okay, so after you've thrown your 1.5 million blaze rods and 2.07 million bone blocks right here, you can actually move over to the back of the farm, where you will have this cool storage and a shulker loader, which you will obviously also have to fill with some empty shulkers, right? Like the crafter empty shulker recipe, and then chests and shelves, you get the drill, and then you just go over here. Why that? Okay, so this clock isn't been updated. It should work for you, and then you will have dried kelp shulkers in this storage, which you can then sell till you have around $2 billion. As soon as you have 2 bill, you can actually move on to the next farm. In this case, the Maoshu V6.2. I know you guys know that that's a V6, but it doesn't work currently because Pedro actually sucks, so real quick, just say El Pedro in the comments, because he actually nerfed it the day when I released it, so it's like really bad. Basically, I already have a new fix for it, right? It's not as big as before, as you can obviously see. It's pretty much half sized, but for that cost, we obviously have more hoppers, and we can use those hoppers to our advantage by having a huge shulker loader. You can just spam drop bones and blaze rods into the system, and it won't even despawn as long as you have the farm off, obviously, because then you will have more entities and it'll despawn. So turn the farm off, and then just spam drop as fast as you can bones into this one, which is sighted to the farms, and then blaze rods into this one, which is sighted to these hopper minecarts. Okay, make sure you have a hopper minecart on every single rail, and you don't place any empty shulkers on these shulker unloaders, on any of them. Don't place shulkers there, okay? Also, when you're loading the schematic in creative, and that's this huge like water pit thingy or something anywhere, it's just because the schematic is so big that sometimes Minecraft doesn't render it correctly, and that's just some blocks missing, you know. That happens usually all the time, but in some cases it does. In some cases it doesn't. So if you don't have the water, it's all fine, and if you have it, just fix it real quick or reload the schematic, and it should work. That's just because Minecraft is bugging out because the farm is so big. Obviously, you need to put chests and shulker shells. There's item frames on these chests, I believe, but I can't see them because I have them off somehow. And after you've built this whole farm, you want to drop 3.3 million bone blocks every single day and 2.5 million blaze rods every single day. These will obviously power the farm. You need to drop the blaze rods first, right here in this loader, so all the smokers can actually be filled with blaze rods before you turn on the farm, and it just prevents you from losing some money because the kelp isn't going anywhere because there are no blaze rods. Okay. Yeah. So after you've filled all the farms and everything, what you want to do is actually turn them on by flicking the lever over there. This lever right there turns the farm on, and then just double check real quick that every single farm is actually working and growing the kelp till the top layer. Then the kelp will be going this waterway, and you can just wait here, pause, and check that it's actually going to the top. If it doesn't, you made something wrong, and you might as well check the water. It shall take some time to go to the top, like maybe like an hour even, but it should always come to the top, and there should be a couple kelp burning every now and then. As soon as you use this farm, you will be starting to make $750 million in profit every single day. It is actually 780 million, but it's just rounded to 750. So if you have 10 of these things running in like maybe the end dimension or something, so you don't have to dig, you will be making 7.5 billion every single day in pure profit. So this farm is really OP, and kelp is a like really crazy meta. I don't know why people are allowing this, like the staff team broke login, what the hell? Why can we make like 7.5 bill a day? That's actually crazy. If you've liked this video and actually used it to get your couple billions, then I would like you to actually like it, comment, and subscribe to me, because I am putting a lot of effort into these farms, and commentary isn't the easiest thing for me, so this video did take a lot of takes, like a lot of them. Yeah, have a nice day, and see you in the next one.